Hey, what's up, gentlemen and ladies? Happy National Freedom Day! So I know that it's been a while since my last upload. It's been like about a week, more or less, and well, I told you guys that I'd be gone for a while, didn't I? I mean, yeah, it was a little bit longer than I originally expected. I didn't expect to just not upload at all for 7 days straight, but I'm back now, and that's all that really matters, okay? And what better way to come back than with a presentation that basically had everything Final Fantasy related that we could have possibly asked for. We have anywhere from, Final Fantasy XV, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy XII, Kingdom Hearts, some mobile games, and a bunch of other cool stuff to talk about. So let's get started, shall we? First off, Final Fantasy XII HD Remaster, also known as Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. Its release date was finally confirmed. And this is, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty shocked when I heard this initially. So get this, guys. The game is going to be coming out for PS4, obviously, in Japan on July 13th, and it will be coming out in North America as well as PAL regions July 11th. You heard that right. We're getting the game before Japan. I mean, honestly, it's not really that rare for them to release stuff in the US or Europe before in Japan, as long as it's like a remaster or something like that. You know, if it's original content, Japan always gets it first, or if we're lucky, worldwide. But I mean, hey, we're getting this early, 2 days or a little bit less than that in the US because of time zones and that kind of stuff. Of course, you guys can expect me to do a playthrough of it on my live stream, since I have never actually played Final Fantasy XII, so that should be pretty fun. And along with the release for the game, we're also going to be getting Balthier, that guy. In World of Final Fantasy, he's going to get his own character. Presumably, they're going to do something similar to what they did with Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and release him the same day as the game comes out for free, and then after a while charge for him. So you better get on that quickly if you want to get him on your World of FF file. Although, again, that's not confirmed. They could just charge right off the bat, but I doubt that they'll do that. That'd be kind of dumb. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Next, we got some Kingdom Hearts 3 info, or to be more specific, we got one piece of artwork. Now, as we all know, today, or not today, what am I talking about? This year is Kingdom Hearts' 15th anniversary, and along with the release of Kingdom Hearts 2.8, they also released this little bit of artwork for Kingdom Hearts 3, which basically has Sora in the same pose as Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, if you guys remember in the cover of that game, which is paying a homage to that since it is also Final Fantasy VII's 20th anniversary this year, and we have the remake coming out soon. Now, there was actually some small little bits having to do with the Final Fantasy VII remake, but before I actually get into that, I did want to talk about some mobile titles. So first of all, the highly anticipated, for me anyways, Dissidia, Final Fantasy, Opera Omnia. I think that's the order that they're supposed to be in. It could be like Dissidia, Opera Omnia, Final Fantasy, or Final... I don't know. They're weird. The mobile Dissidia game that is turn-based, that looks really cool, actually, and I kind of want to get my hands on, like, right now. So it's coming out in Japan on February 1st, so by the time you're watching this video, it probably already came out. I'm not really sure what time exactly. They just said February 1st, so if it's at midnight, then yeah, as of the recording of this video, it should already be out then. Obviously, because I recorded the videos a little bit earlier than when they come out, because I kind of need to edit them and stuff like that. Sorry guys, I can't do it live! I mean, I know I'm a little bit late with some of these stories, but give me a break. My alarm did not work when I woke up to basically get all the news for the event, and then I woke up and I had to go to school, and I literally just got back from school, didn't even eat anything, and now I'm recording the video for you guys. So if you do appreciate all this stuff, I would appreciate you smashing that like button. I'm just gonna throw that out there, it's just a little bit shameless, I don't care, but let's continue, shall we? So along with the release for the game, they did also reveal the character of Aerith, and she is going to be available presumably from launch. I don't know if there's anything special to her, like if she's some kind of mobile version of DLC. I don't really know, but yeah, she'll be in the game, so I guess that's one new character that we hadn't gotten announced before. They will also apparently be doing a live stream for the game at 7 a.m. Eastern time, which, depending on when this video comes out, may or may have not already happened. I'm assuming that they're not going to announce anything too big, but if they do, I'll probably end up making a video about it separately, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, I guess we'll see. And we also finally have Cloud from Final Fantasy VII joining Final Fantasy Brave Exvius as the highly acclaimed mobile title. He's going to be up there with the likes of Terra and Lightning and Ariana Grande. I'm still never going to let that go. I'm sorry, guys. But speaking of Final Fantasy VII, we also got Sephiroth confirmed to be coming to Mobius Final Fantasy. Now, if you guys do recall, a while ago they did say that for the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, they were going to have Cloud coming to Mobius Final Fantasy. Now, don't worry, they're not really pulling a Explorer's World Dissidia type of thing where like, oh, it's all the Final Fantasy characters and that kind of stuff. It's actually just gonna be Cloud and apparently now Sephiroth to celebrate the anniversary. And a while ago they did also reveal that Mobius is gonna be coming to PC, so if you guys didn't get a chance to play it on your phone, you can play it on your PC, although I wouldn't recommend it because the game, not gonna lie, it's kinda shit. Although of course that is always my opinion. I know that there is inevitably going to be somebody in the comments that was like, I really enjoyed Mobius, and great for you, but from what I heard, typically most people did not really enjoy it all that much. I guess it's worth checking out. I'll leave it up to you guys. Now, as for the Final Fantasy VII Remake itself, we did not get any information directly, but we did get basically someone going up there and saying, hey, we're still working on the game. Please be excited, in typical Square Enix fashion. However, they did reveal this cool artwork that has Cloud and Sephiroth on it, and the promise for more news sometime soon. If you guys do recall, last year they said that we were going to be getting Final Fantasy VII Remake info sometime in the winter, or was it December? I forget. Nomura said one of them at E3. If it was December, then, well, it already passed, so great job, guys. But if it was winter, you still have about a month and a half left, so we'll see what you can do. Now, I know that everybody wants to hear all that juicy Final Fantasy XV info, but I figured I would save that for last, and I'm basically just gonna run through a bunch of, like, miscellaneous announcements that they had for just other random titles or things that will be coming out that don't really have anything to do with a specific game. So, first of all, we have a new Final Fantasy fashion line. It's called Final Fantasy. No, it's not actually called that. It would be really great if it was called that, but, yeah, we don't really know anything about it, just the fact that it exists, and if somebody is like, Final Fantasy fashion line, what the hell are they doing? Keep in mind that we did already have that tie-in with Lightning and Louis Vuitton back with 13, and then we have the 15 and Rowan stuff going on, so this is nothing really new to Final Fantasy. I just wonder which fashion company they're going to pair with this time, and which in-game characters they're going to have be the quote models for set things. I guess we'll see. There's also apparently going to be a new Final Fantasy manga coming strictly to Japan called Final Fantasy Lost Strangers, and that's about all we really know about it. I mean, if you're a fan of manga, I guess that's cool, but again, it's just coming out of Japan, at least so far, so yeah, that kind of sucks. Next, one of my personal favorite announcements from this event, Cup Noodles is actually going to be releasing 15 new flavors, one for each of the main Final Fantasy villains, which is ridiculous, and that is exactly why I love it. And they're also, get this, apparently going to have a new fork. So they've come up with a new fork, guys, that is going to be themed after the Final Fantasy VII Ultima weapon. I don't know if that's going to be specific to Japan. I hope it's not, because I hate cup noodles. I will buy the shit out of that. There's also going to be a Final Fantasy exhibition coming to Japan sometime in 2018 for the 30th anniversary, which kind of defeats the purpose because 2018 will be the 31st anniversary, although to be fair, the anniversary is in December, so technically speaking, we are actually closer to the 29th anniversary, which was just 2 months ago, compared to the 30th anniversary, which will be 10 months from now, but you know, fair enough. And there's also going to be a Final Fantasy themed wine, which is going to go for roughly, you guys might want to sit down for this, $900 US. And if that seems like a little bit too much for you, but you still want to get the special Final Fantasy wine just to keep as a part of your collection, just to drink all in one day and then completely regret, there's going to be a cheaper Ifrit and Shiva version, so 2 separate ones that will also be available. And last but certainly not least, there's going to be a new world tour for the Final Fantasy Distant Worlds concert that is going to be going on for the anniversary, so be sure to keep an eye out for that if it's coming anywhere near where you live, if you have not already gone to a Distant Worlds concert, because they are pretty cool. So, yeah, there's that. But on to the biggie, Final Fantasy XV. We did actually get several reveals for this game, so I guess starting off with some of the DLC information, the booster pack that is included in the Season Pass will be coming out February 21st. Now, the booster pack itself is going to come with several things. They didn't specifically detail every single thing that it will come with, but one of the things that we do know is there is going to be these superhero suits that the characters are going to have called Magitech Exosuits. And the weird thing about them is that you can use them in the game for 30 minutes, but after that they're going to require to be charged. and that takes 24 hours. Yeah, don't ask me why. That sounds like the stupidest thing in the world, but I guess that's what they're going with. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like 24 in-game hours, but then that would only be 30 in-game minutes that you get to use it for in the game, which would basically be like a minute in real life. So I don't really know how it's gonna work. I don't really see the purpose of them if you can only use them for half an hour every day, but I guess they're there. Also, another pack that is part of the Final Fantasy XV Season Pass, episode Gladio, is confirmed to be coming out March 28th. And supposedly he's going to be joined by Corleones, which is great. I talked about this before, but I wish that they had done more with the side optional party members that basically join you temporarily. And it's good that they're doing something with Core at the very least. Of course, we've already seen the screenshots, but I'll put them up on the screen just so you guys can see them regardless. And, you know, Gilgamesh is confirmed, all that kind of stuff. So, it'll be fun. Now, we did get a little bit of news on episode Prompto. Supposedly it is scheduled for sometime in June, still no specific date, but I guess we can look forward to that in the summer, and then presumably we'll get, if they follow the pattern, we'll probably end up getting like, I don't know, Ignis in September or sometime around there. I guess we'll find out. Also, Miss Luna Freya Nox Florette, known colloquially as Le Lune, or just Luna really, is going to be getting a Play Arts Kai figure similar to the ones that we got for the 4 main party members. So if you guys are into Play Arts Kai and you don't mind wasting your money, then you can look forward to that sometime soon. They didn't really reveal a date, but it's coming, so that's good. And last but not least, there's going to be a new Final Fantasy XV active time report, which we had actually already heard about a while back. We just didn't know really when it was going to be taking place. But it is finally confirmed that it is going to be February 2nd, presumably February 2nd Japan time, so February 1st in the US, and then like 2 a.m. in Europe. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, we don't really know what they're going to show there. Presumably they'll show more of the episode Gladiola stuff, since again, that is coming out pretty soon, and like 2 months, in fact less than that as of this point. But I guess we won't have to wait too much longer to find out. Of course, you guys can expect me to do a recap on if they announce any major stuff on there, but I guess either way, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to blitz that like button, subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for all things Final Fantasy. See you guys.